Fam? This is your boy Drew. We are here today to talk about how to connect GoHighLevel MCP server into n8n. Friends, family, anybody watching this, you must get on this right now. If you're using GoHighLevel, this is definitely going to be making a difference in your business. I can see how it can make a difference in mine as I use GoHighLevel. Some of my clients use GoHighLevel, and definitely something that I will presenting more and more to my clients. Handling 140 virtual assistants as a team, being able to manage around 20 clients or so. We have been able to understand that automation is the key to survive. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about this, right? So what do I have in my screen right now? It's something that I want that you would need to be very familiar with, right? So we are talking about high level MCP server. And this is amazing news for anybody that doesn't really understand MCP server, or you haven't really heard the term. Think of it as like a general connection that is made so that way you can kind of plug and play. So for example, USB type C is something that is being used right now all around the world. And now everybody, it's very easy to just plug in and play instead of having many different types of plugs and many different type of devices that use different plugs. So that's what MCP is really trying to resolve, just really packaging everything that a tool can do into one single box connector that you can just kind of plug and play, right? So to be even more clear, as an MCP server right now in this toolbox, in this connection that it has been created, we have 21 tools available. They most have to do with contact management and contact creation and updating clients, getting some messages, sending messages. So definitely a few tools that we have available. So we're going to talk about them a little more. And before we continue, I'm going to show you what we have. And what we have is a very simple automation, as you can see right here. This automation it's listening right now to a WhatsApp message. So we're going to be talking a little bit about WhatsApp. Most of my clients use WhatsApp, and our internal team use WhatsApp, and also a lot of Microsoft Teams. But as of right now, WhatsApp is something that we're going to be getting involved in here. So it's a message, and you are able to get a response. And this is the agent that's connected. It's very simple as it is right now, but definitely we can expand on a few things like the tool and the way that we can play with maybe some sort of rack memory. So we can even play with some database that we might have already and be even more detailed with the instructions. So how does this work? Very simple. I want to show you right here, but because I can't show you my screen on my phone per se, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna remove this connection. I'm gonna go ahead and disable this trigger, and I'm gonna go ahead and add chat trigger. I'm gonna connect it directly into our agent, and this is how we're gonna connect. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say hello. It's not gonna have a way to connect because it was connected before. So one of the things that we're gonna have to do is change this little guy right here into connect chat trigger node, and that is definitely gonna help us get that connected back. We save that. Let's try that again, see if it works. I might get another error here, and let's see. This is a good way to test out the errors. Somebody having an error. The memory, it's also was defined, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that as a regular node as well. So that was the simple memory giving us a little error. So let's try that again. Hello, and we got it. So now the agent, it went through simple memory to see if there was anything he can refer back to. The chat agent is detecting what's going on. And did we get access to the MCP client? You didn't need to. So it says, hello, how can I help you with your high level CRM today? So we are fully connected with our GoHighLevel. create or update your contact, search or send a message, So um let me just ask you questions. How many clients do I have that their first name starts with letter A? Let's see how it works. Gotcha. So we're gonna be getting some information here. There's definitely some instructions that I have to change and be a little bit more, not as specific, but just tweak around so we can get a more precise message into different things. So did you mean contacts in the GoHighLevel whose first name starts with an A? Case sensitive, would you like to count the full list? Yes, please. Let's see if we can actually get to it. So as you can see, you are literally having a conversation with your GoHighLevel right now. You have an agent that's fully connected. So just to confirm, you want, and this is for protection as well. We do want the assistant to confirm certain things sometimes. So just to confirm, you want the total count of the full list of contacts whose name starts. Whose name starts. Should I include contacts regardless of status? That's correct. Let's see. As we get that moving along, this was something that, as you can see, it didn't take that many notes to put together, but it's something that really is simplified by the MCP client. This is the guy right here that's doing the heavy lifting of the software, of everything that's going on here, right? It has actual access to all of those 21 tools that are portrayed here, and it's able to really get all of those things done without having to do all of those connections separately, which is what you would have had done before. You would have literally had to add a tool for GoHighLevel here, and then add a tool for getting the contact, updating the contact, updating messages, sending messages. Literally, you have to create each and every separate one for each agent, and in this case, with just one simple MCP, you get everything bundled up and connected into one. So as you can see, it's taking its time, which is awesome. That means it's working. We're getting executions done. We got, I think, something going on here. Going back to the editor. One thing that I've learned, definitely as you go through it, if you're doing the chat, I don't think you should change into executions because it actually doesn't continue the conversation there. So I said that's correct. I can do that with quick note. Your account has to get an accurate count on the full list of everyone who's first. I need a page through all contacts, and that will be about 33 API requests. That will take a moment. So as you can see, it is actually doing that. So let's go ahead and go real quick into contacts, and then let me go ahead and do this real quick. From here, so go ahead and do this, and definitely watching some of the videos from Nate to make sure that everything is doable here. And let's ask our friend here just one more simple question so we can get it done with, and then we can talk about how I did the connection. Let's go back into our GoHighLevel. Let's go back into our main screen here, and then let's just ask how many clients do I have with the first name Eric. And then sometimes instead of clients, it's better to say contact. I think it understands it better. It actually refers to them as contact all around. So got access to the MCP, so we use some of the things right there. Get contacts. The API endpoint is blah, blah, blah. Result, 0 contacts found with the first name Eric. You see? Right away. Perfect. So what do we need to get done here? So one of the things that I'm gonna do is definitely show you real quick. So to make sure that you get this done, you're definitely gonna need the trigger node, which is just the chat, as you can see, adding it right here through chat trigger. This is how you add it, how I did it earlier. And then one of the key things that you're gonna need, and this is definitely one of the things that's gonna help you, is this whole prompt. Okay, so if you're interested in seeing this prompt, definitely comment prompt below, and I'll personally get it over to you. This is just starting. I don't have anything automated or anything connected to it. So when you do type in prompt, I'm gonna be the one sharing it with you. But pretty much I'll be able to share this whole prompt that really helps you understand what's going on. Well, helps definitely the agent know what is that they have to do. So you help manage their high level CRM, language commands. You're an intelligent, we're telling them how to respond. We're telling them the categories that he has access to. We're giving them some examples on how to respond and just different things. So there's a couple of other things that you're gonna need. You're gonna need your own location ID set up over here. I'm obviously gonna be changing this so that way everything is different on my side. But as soon as you get that, now the agent understands what to do. It understands that it's connected with the MCP server. And there's a couple of things to do here. We can definitely do a more detail. If you want the detail on how to actually get everything connected, I'll be more than happy to do a full-on tutorial, maybe even a live session if a few people are willing to get connected. I'll be doing this out of my own time, so I'm not charging for any of that stuff. But in my side, I definitely needed to be connected with WhatsApp, and then my clients are able to directly connect. Now imagine, like, this is definitely amazing stuff that is happening right now. Like, after now you have this set up, now you have an agent that can talk to your whole CRM, do edits in your CRM, and it's gonna get more and more. You're gonna get a lot more connections in here. You're gonna be able to do a lot more stuff, maybe to even through the funnels and through a lot of the different automations that you can actually maybe have access to through your GoHighLevel. So one of the things that I would say is stay on top of these things, play with this, make sure that you understand what you're doing. And if you have any questions, post in the comments. I'll be more than happy to see what I can do to help people out understand this further. And if you think I should be more in detail, or you want some more information on how to do something more specific between n8n and GoHighLevel, just go ahead and also DM, and I'll be more than happy to see what I can do. So this is something that I'm going to be using. This is something that I'm going to be implementing with my clients. And not only now we can have agents that can talk to your email and do things with your email and automate that part, but now the same agent that you're using for that, now you can give it access to this and be able to even talk to your CRM directly. And then now you can change tags just through your own chat. So that this is amazing. Definitely stay on top of this. Super excited to share this with you. Stay in tune. We definitely got some more stuff coming.